Let's talk about generative AI. For convenience, let's call it GenAI. When you hear that term, your mind might jump to science fiction movies with talking robots. The reality is much more practical and a lot less dramatic. The kind of AI we will be using is called narrow AI. Think of it less like a self-aware robot and more like a highly specialized tool. It's like a calculator for writing, a superpowered search engine that can explain things, or an intelligent assistant that can help you organize your thoughts. Its purpose is not to do your work for you, but to enhance your workflow, extend your own abilities, and make best use of your own remarkable human intelligence. For a busy college student, this is a game changer. If your daily schedule keeps you from accessing in-person tutoring hours or study groups, GenAI can be your own personal 24/7 academic support tool. It's a way to get personalized educational support when you need it, on your schedule. The goal here is not to make you dependent on a tool, but to give you access to support that was previously out of reach. Use GenAI responsibly and effectively to help level the academic playing field. That's the catch. You have to know how to use it effectively. GenAI is not a substitute for doing the work. With due diligence, it may help you manage your workflow with confidence. You will work just as hard, maybe harder, but differently, better, more fulfilling. You can level up your learning.
Let us put some of this information into practice. Our practice activity is called Meet Your Personal Tutor. Let's get started. Time to have your first conversation. Open a GenAI tool, for example, ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, or Google Gemini. Your task is to give it a simple, clear instruction, which we call a prompt. Enter the following prompt into the chat box. Explain the concept of your chosen topic to me. I am a first-year college student, and this is my first time learning about it. Use an analogy to help me understand. You can replace the phrase your chosen topic with any basic idea from one of your other classes. For example, photosynthesis from biology, the 3 branches of government from political science. For now, keep the question simple. Let's see what we get. Read the GenAI response carefully. Let us discuss your first interaction. What did you like about the explanation? Was the analogy helpful? What parts are still confusing? What question would you ask next for clarification? This first step is crucial because it immediately positions you as the critical evaluator of the AI's output. You are the one who decides if the answer is good enough. There are several concepts to take away from this initial activity. GenAI prompts are structured. Examine the prompt you submitted. Break it down into parts. Explain the concept of is defining a specific task. How would you refine this part of the prompt to make it more specific? I am a first-year college student is defining the perspective. This positions the GenAI output for a specific level, tone, and intention. How could you make this part of the prompt more specific? Use an analogy to help me understand. Defines the shape of the output and positions GenAI to consider the relationships necessary to articulate an analogy. How could you make this part of the prompt more specific?
We just learned that GenAI prompts are structured. Better prompts are more specific. There is one more very important lesson to be learned here, perhaps the most important lesson this entire course. GenAI prompts and output must be evaluated critically. GenAI tools use massive datasets called large learning models. These datasets are dynamic, always changing as the information of the world changes. But despite their scale and scope, they are limited in important ways. Like humans, GenAI suffers from misinformation and information bias embedded within their datasets. GenAI is capable of making mistakes, sometimes even creating information to fill gaps in the knowledge space. These are called hallucinations, and may be the closest similarity GenAI has with human intelligence. Now let us summarize what we have learned in this lesson.
Thoughtfully creating effective prompts and critically evaluating GenAI responses is exactly what you need to level up your critical thinking skills. And your learning. Your education. Due diligence to critical evaluation is a great way to level up your living in the 21st century.